everyone. There are some questions with solution for case study class 12.
Read the questions very carefully as I suggest. A mobile tower stands at the top of a hill. Consider the surface on which the tower stands as a plane having points A 1, 0, 2, the B 3, minus 1, 1 and C 1, 2, 1 on it. The mobile tower is tied with 3 cables from the point A, B, C such that it stands vertically on the ground. The top of the tower is at P.231. So this is the top of the tower and A, B, C are the points. It is as shown in the figure. Now the question is, based on this, you have to answer the following questions. One is the equation of the plane passing through the points A, B, C. 4 options are given. 2, the height of the tower from the ground. 4 options are given. I did not reading all the answers. You can pause the video, you can take the answers and you can try yourself. 3 is the equation of the perpendicular line drawn from the top of the tower to the ground. Again, 4 options are given. The coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the top of the tower to the ground are 4 points are given. And the area of the triangle ABC, 4 options are given. Let us read the question again. A mobile tower stands at the top of the hill. Consider the surface on which the tower stands in a plane having the points A, B, C. The mobile tower tied with 3 cables from points A, B, C such that it stands vertically on the ground. The top of the tower is at the point 231 as shown in the figure. Let us see the figure. So this is the figure. A is 1, 2, 0, 2. B is 3, minus 1, 1. This is B. C is here at your 1 to 1. And this point is P. That will be 2, 3, 1. You have to, first question is the equation of the plane passing through the points A, B, C. These options are given. 3x minus 2y plus 4z is equal to minus 11. 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to 11. 3x minus 2y minus 4z is equal to 11. Minus 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to minus 11. Now I am writing when 3 points are given, what is the plane containing these 3 points if the points are x1, y1, z1, 1 point. Second is x2, y2, z2. And if third point is x3, y3, z3, then the equation plane is x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1, and x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. And in the third line of the determinant will be x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, z3 minus z1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the plane. If I put this form point ABC, I'll get x minus 1, y minus 0, z minus 2, first line. Then b minus a will be 3 minus 1, minus 1 minus 0, 1 minus 2. And c minus a will be here 1 minus 1, 2 minus 0, and 1 minus 2. So this is equal to 0. Or if I'll simplify it, it will be x minus 1, y, z minus 2, 2 minus 1, minus 1, 0, 2, minus 1. This is equal to 0. If we simplify this, it will be x minus 1 into your 1 plus 2, that will be 3, minus y, I'm finding the determinant value, this will be minus 2, and plus z minus 2 is equal to into 4 is equal to 0. Let us simplify this. I'll get 3x minus 3 plus 2y plus 4z minus 8 is equal to 0. Or if I'll simplify, I'll get 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to 11. So this is the answer. So where is the answer? B will be the answer of this question. Now coming to part 2. Part 2 is height of the tower from the ground. So plane we have already got 3x plus 2y plus 4z minus 11 is 0. I will get the distance from this point P 2, 3, 1 on this plane 3x plus 2y plus 4z minus 11 is 0. So the formula will apply ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d whole upon under root a square plus b square plus c square whole modulus. This is the distance. So where point is x1, y1, z1 and the plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. So it will be 3 into 2 plus 2 into 3 plus 4 into 1 minus 11 upon under root 2 3 square plus 2 square plus 4 square under root modulus. So this will be 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 12 minus 11, 1. This is 4 into 1, not 4 into 11. This is 4 into 1. Then the answer will be almost 6 plus 6, 12 plus 4, 16 minus 5. So it will be 5 over 1 and it will be 9 plus 4, 13 plus 16 under root 29. So 5 upon root 29, that means A is answer of part 2. Next is part 3. Part 3 is find the equation of the perpendicular line drawn from the top of the tower to the ground. So that means if this is the perpendicular, the point is x, y, z, then your the direction ratio of PQ will be x minus 2, y minus 3, and z minus 1. Whereas the point is 2, 3, 1. So PQ is the direction ratio x minus 2, y minus 3, z minus 1. And this is proportional to the direction ratio of the normal to the plane. Normal we have already found out 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to 11. So normal has the direction ratio 3, 2, 4. So they are parallel. PQ is parallel to the normal. So their direction ratio is proportional means I can write x minus 2 ratio 3 is equal to y minus 3 ratio 2 is equal to z minus 1 upon 4. Now you have to select the options. 1, it is not the answer because it is y plus 3. Y minus 3, here it is minus first, so this is not the option. X minus 2, y minus 3, z minus 1, 4. So C is the answer of this question. So we did part 1, part 2, part 3. B has answer minus D, 2 has A, then C has D, it's not D, sorry, it is B. Now coming to question part 4. In part 4, this is the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the top of the tower to the ground. So here big answers are given. So let us see whether how we can do this. So as I discussed, the foot of the perpendicular related to x, y, and z, and the plane we have already found out as 4x. What is the plane? Plane was 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equal to 11, and the PQ perpendicular we have already found out x minus 2 upon, let us see once what is the relation, x minus 1 upon 1, because this is the point, x minus 1 upon 1 is equal to, sorry, this is x minus 2 upon 3. I will copy this one, x minus 2 x minus 2 upon, what is the answer? Let me find out again. I may be wrong. X minus 2 upon 3 is equal to y minus 3 upon 2 is equal to z minus 1 upon 4. So I'll take, let this be lambda. Then I'll write x in terms of lambda, 3 lambda plus 2. Then I'll write y 2 lambda plus 3. That means each ratio I'm equating with lambda. I am writing x will be 3 lambda plus 2. Then similarly, I'll equate this with lambda. So y minus 3 is equal to lambda, y is equal to lambda plus 3, z is equal to 4 lambda plus 1. And this x, y, z is on the plane. So I'll put them in equation with the plane, and I'll find the lambda so that I'll get the x, y, z, that is the foot of the perpendicular. I have taken the foot of the perpendicular, let it be x, y, z, the point is q. So first I got the direction ratio PQ. It was x minus 2, y minus 3, z minus 4, and it was parallel to the normal. Normal has the direction ratio 3, 2, 4, and they are proportional, so ratio remains same. I make them equal to the lambda. So x I wrote in term of lambda, y in term of lambda, z in term of lambda. Then I'll put this xyz value in this plane. So it will be 3 into 3 lambda plus 2. In term of x, I put 3 lambda plus 2. In place of y, I put 2 lambda plus 3. In terms of 4z, I put 4 lambda plus 1 is equal to 11. What I'm getting? I'm getting lambda. So it will be 9 lambda plus 6 plus 4 lambda plus 6 plus 16 lambda plus 4 is equal to 11. So you will simplify 9 plus 4, 13, 29 lambda, and it will be minus 5. So lambda will be minus 5 by 29. After getting this 5 by 29 minus 5 by 29, I'll go for this xyz. X is how much? X is equal to 3 lambda plus 2. So I'll put x is equal to 3 into minus 5 by 2 plus 2. 2, I'll get minus 15 plus 58 by 29. So it will be 43 upon 29. Then I'll go for y. Y is equal to how much? 2 lambda plus 3. So 2 into minus 5 by 29 plus 3. So this will be minus 10 by 29 plus 3. It will be minus 10 plus 87 by 29. It will be 77 by 29. So I got first, I got second. Now I can go for the answer instead of putting Z, because let me check whether from these two I can get the answer or not. 43 by 29 in A and B, 43 by 29 is there. Now check this second one. Second one is 77 by 29. So my D is the answer of this question. So I am not getting your third one, but if you have time, then you can go for Z. Z is equal to 4 into lambda minus 5 by 29 plus 1. So this will be minus 20 by 29 plus 1. That will be 9 by 29. So yes, this is correct. Now coming to fifth one. Fifth one is the area of triangle ABC will be. So in comparison to 4, this fifth question is easier and short. So if there you have to attempt 4 parts, so I'll suggest you to go for 5 instead of 4, because here I will apply ABC. I'll apply the area of triangle ABC is equal to half AB cross AC. So now half, what is AB vector? AB vector will be your AB vector is B minus A. So AB is equal to 3 minus 1, 2i cap minus j cap plus minus k cap. And what is AC vector? AC will be C minus A. C minus A means 1 minus 1, 0i plus 2j plus minus 1k. Next, I'll go for their vector product. So I'll write I'm writing here I, j, k, and here I'll get 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1, and 0, 2, minus 1. So you will simplify. I'm getting how many j? It will be I into 1 plus 2, 3, 3i. Next, minus j, it will be minus j minus 2, so plus 2j. And for k, I'll get 4k. Okay, so this is AB cross AC. Now getting its magnitude, it will be 3 square plus 2 square, 4 square under root. It is square root 29. We have already calculated. 9 plus 4 plus 16 square root. So the answer will be root 29 by 2. So root 29 to B is the answer. So
a farmer has a piece of land. He observed that he got 600 units of fruits per tree by planting up to 25 trees. And when 26 trees were grown, he received 15,210 units of fruits. For 27 trees, he ended up with 15,390 fruits, and for 28, he got 15,540 fruits. And this sequence of production of fruits continues in the same pattern as more trees in excess of 25 were grown. So based on this, you have to answer some questions. 5 parts are there. Question 1, if X is more number of trees, the excess of 25 are grown, then the number of fruits produced per tree is 600 minus 15x, 600 plus 15x, 600x minus 15, 600x plus 15. The production of entire garden of X more trees in the excess of 25 are planted 25 plus x into 600 plus 15x, 25 minus x, 600 minus 15x, 25 plus x, 600 minus 15x, 25 plus x, 15x minus 600. Question 3 is marginal production of the garden when x more trees in excess of 25 are planted. It will be 225 plus 30x, 225 minus 30x, 225 plus x 30, plus 30.5x minus 30. The critical point of producing x mode unit of trees is 7, 8, 7.5 and 8.5. The number of trees to be grown to get maximum production is 30, 31, 32 or 33, 33 or 34, 34 or 35. So we'll go one by one. So you can pause the video, you can write answer yourself. You can take time to read the questions very carefully. So I'm going to for question number 1. Now question number 1 is, if X number of more trees, the excess of 25 are grown, then the number of fruits produced per tree is 600 minus 15x 600 plus 15x 600 x minus 15 and 600 plus 15. So if we'll see, read the question very carefully. For 25, it will be 600 per tree. Now when it is to 26 trees, we are getting 15,200. That means 15,200 10 divided by 26. I am getting 585 fruits per tree. That means it is 600 minus 50. And for 27, I am getting 15390. So if I divide 15390 to get the fruits per tree, I am getting here 570 per tree. So it will be 600 minus 30. Similarly, for 28, we are getting 15540. If we divide again 15540 divided by 28, you will get your 15 less than that. That means it will be your 555. So it will be 600 minus 45. So what does it mean? It means for one tree, I am getting 15 less. For two tree, so the whole it will be 600 minus 15 into 1, 15 into 2, 15 into 3, so on. So what will the answer? It will be 600 minus 15 into x. It is decreasing. So part 1 is the answer of the first question. Question number 2. So we have written the answer here. The production of entire garden, if x number more trees in excess of 25 are planted, then what will be the number of fruits? So certainly we have got this one per tree. So it will be x number of more trees. So it will be 25 plus x. It will be then 25 plus x number of trees multiplies per tree. I am getting 600 minus 15x. So you have to identify which answer is correct. This is 25 plus x into 600 plus 15x. So this is not correct. 25 minus x, 600 minus 15x. This is also not correct. This will be the correct. 25 plus x into 600 minus 15x. So third is the answer. Next is part 3. The marginal production of the garden when x number of more trees in excess of 25 are planted, then it will be 225 plus 30x, 225 minus 30x, 225 plus 30, 225x minus 30. So what is the production? Production is equal to 25 plus x into 600 minus 15x. So if the marginal production will be the derivative of the production. So dp2 dx is equal to 25 plus x constant. Here derivative is minus 15 plus 600 minus 15 is constant, derivative of 25x is 1. 600 minus 15x, sorry. So now simplify, it will be 25 into 15. 375 negative minus 15x plus 600 minus 15x. So it will be minus 30x and it will be 225. So 225 minus 13x is the answer. Where is the answer? This is 200 plus 30x. No, 225 minus 30x. So second one is the answer. 4. The critical point of producing x more unit of trees is, critical point is means where the value of x, when the dp to dx is 0. dp to dx is 0 means we got 225 minus 30x is 0. So x is equal to 225 divided by 30, that would be 225 divided by 30. It will be 7. 7.5. So it will be 7.5. 7.5 is the answer. Next. Fifth is the number of trees to be grown for maximum production. That means when the production is maximum, what will be number of trees? So number of trees will be 25 plus 7.5. It will be 32.5. So what will the answer? Answer will be either 32 or 33. This will be the answer. It should be more than 32 or 33. So the question is, in answering a question on a multiple choice test for class 12, a student either knows the answer or he guesses. Let 3 open 5 be the probability that he knows the answer, and 2 by 5 be the probability that he guesses the answer. Assume that a student who guesses the answer will be correct with probability 1 by 3. Let E1, E2, and E the events that the student knows the answer, guesses the answer, and answer correctly respectively. Based on this above information, answer the following questions. First question, what is the value of P? E1. The options are 2 by 5, 1 by 3, 1, 3 by 5. If you know, you can immediately correct. Find the answer. Find the value of E. Condition E1 is 1 upon 3, 1, 2 upon 3, 4 upon 15. This is 4 upon 15. Now 3 is summation of P, E condition EK multiplies EK equals to 11 upon 15, 4 upon 15, 1 by 5, 1. Question 4. There are 4 parts. Value of summation of P, probability of EK. The value of K is 1 to 2. 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1, 3 by 5. Fifth question is, what is the probability that students knows the answer given that we answered correctly? 2 upon 11, 5 by upon 3, 9 upon 11, 13 upon 3. So we'll go 1 by 1. First question. So before that, let we analyze the question again. In answering the question multiple choice test in class 11, a student either knows the answer or he guesses. And here it is already given that let
A1B, he knows the answer. So E1 is he knows the answer. E2 be the event, guesses the answer. E2 guesses the answer. And he answers correctly. Answers correctly. You have to take in this way. So what is E1? E1 is knows the answer. What is the probability he knows the answer? It is given 3 here, 3 by 5. So probability of E1 is equal to 3 upon 5. This is a very simple question. What is the answer? Answer is D is the answer, 3 by 5. Next question. Value of E condition E1 slash E1. This is what? This is he answers correctly when already given that he knows the answer. So here it is not given in the question. We have to apply our common sense. What is it? I know the answer and I am writing. That means I am answering correctly. So the probability is always 1. I repeat, I know the answer and I am answering correctly. That means it will be sure event. The probability is 1. So for part B, the answer will be 1. What is the value of B? E condition E1 is 1 upon 3, 1, 2 upon 3, 4 by 15. So 1 is answer. B is the answer. Coming to third part. Third part is summation E upon condition EK multiplies EK. That means you have to find out BE condition E1 multiplies BE1 plus BE condition E2 multiplies BE2. Now let us put the value. E1 is equal to how much? It is given 3 by 5. 3 by 5. E2 is how much? He guesses the answer. It is 3 by 5. Probability C guesses 2 by 5. So knows the answer 3 by 5. Guesses the answer 2 by 5. So this 2 we got. Next is he knows the answer and doing correct. So that will be your 1 I discussed. And he answering correctly, but he's guessing. So this is given here. The answer will be correct. When he guesses, the answer is 1 by, probability is 1 by 3. So this will be 1 by 3. So now we'll put the value here and we'll get the answer. So this will be 1 into PE1 is 3 by 5 plus this is your 1 by 3 multiplies PE2 is 2 by 5. So it will be 3 by 5 plus 2 by 15. The answer is 15 is LCM. Will be 9 plus 2, 11 by 15. 9 plus 2, 11 by 15. Where is the answer? A is answer for this question. Next. 4. Find the value of P summation P E K. That means its meaning is this will be P of E1 plus P of E2. P of E1 and P of E2 is always 1 because here there are 2 events only. He guesses or he knows the answers. This is P1 and this is E2. So its probability 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5, it is 1. 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is equal to 1. So C will be answer of this question. Next, what is the probability that students knows the answer given the answer is answered correctly? That means the question is about he answered correctly, but what is the probability that he knows the answer? So what is the expression? This is E condition E1 into P1 whole upon the sample space. What is the sample space? Sample space is E condition E1 into P1 plus P E condition E2 multiplies P E2. Okay, so this is one. First one is one, you know. We have discussed one. PE1 is 3 by 5 whole upon 1 into 3 by 5 plus 1 by 3 into 2 by 5. So we have already calculated this one. The answer was your 11 by 15. So the answer in numerator is now 3 by 5 by 11 by 15. 5, 3 will be multiplied here. So the answer is 9 by 11. So C is answer. This question is in front of you. There are 5 parts of this question. Let us read it very mindfully. The Indian Coast Guard, while patrolling, saw a suspicious boat with people. They were nowhere looking like fishermen. The Coast Guard were closely observing the movements of the boat for an opportunity to seize the boat. They observed that the boat is moving along a planar surface. At an instant of time, the coordinates of the position of the Coast Guard helicopter and the boat is 1, 3, 5 and 2, 5, 3 respectively. Based on the above, answer the following. There are 5 parts. First question, if the line joining the position of the helicopter and the boat is perpendicular to the plane in which the boat moves, then the equation of the plane is minus x plus 2y minus 2z is 6, x plus 2y plus 2z is 6, x minus 2y minus 2z is 6, x minus 2y minus 2z is 6. We have to find the equation of the plane which is perpendicular to line joining these two given points. Second question is, if the Coast Guard decide to shoot the boat at the given instant of time, then what is the distance in meter that the bullet has to travel? That means you have to find the distance between two given points. If the Coast Guard decides to shoot the boat at the given instant of time, when the speed of the bullet is 36 meters per second, what is the time taken for the bullet to travel and hit the boat? So distance, when you will find out in question number 2, you can find out if speed is 36 meters per second, what will the answer of this time? 1 by 8, 1 by 14, 1 by 10, 1 by 12. Now part 4 is at that given instant of time, the equation of the line passing through the position of the helicopter of the boat is position of the helicopter and the boat. You have to find the equation of the line joining these two given points 1, 3, 5, 2, 5, 3. The possible answers are x minus 3 upon 1, y minus 3 upon 2 is equal to z minus 1 upon minus 2. Second is x minus 1 upon 2 is equal to y minus 3 upon 1 is equal to z minus 3 upon minus 2. Third is x minus x plus 1 by minus 2, y minus 2 upon minus 1, z minus upon minus 2. Fourth is x minus 1 upon 2, x y plus 3 upon minus 1, z plus 5 upon 2. Now fifth is at the different instant of time, the boat moves to a different position along the planar surface. What would be the coordinates of the location of the boat if the coast guard shoots the bullet along the line whose equation is x upon 1 is equal to y upon 1 minus 1 upon 2, z minus 2 upon 1. For the bullet to hit the boat, 4 options are given, 4 points are given. You have to find which one is the answer. So let us go one by one. First question. If the line joining the position of the helicopter and the boat is perpendicular to the plane in which the boat moves, then the equation of the plane is, so what we'll do, first you find the normal. The line joining two helicopters, that means P is 1,5, Q is 2, minus 5, minus 3. So this is the normal to the plane. So what is the direction ratio? Direction ratio is 2 minus 1, 1, 5 minus 3, 2, and 3 minus 5 minus 2. So this is the normal to the plane. And the plane is passing through this point of the boat, that is 2, 5, 3. So what is the equation to the plane? It will be 2, I'm writing in the Cartesian form, x minus, I'm taking this point boat, x minus 2 plus, sorry, this is not 2, this is your, I'm taking 1 minus 2 minus 2. So 1 into x minus 2 plus 2 into y minus 5 plus minus 2 into z minus 3 is equal to 0. That means if normal has a direction ratio A, B, C, and the plane is passing through x1, y1, z1, then the equation of the plane is A into x minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1 is equal to 0. So you can note down, this is a very fundamental concept. Now simplifying this, I'll get x minus 2 plus 2y minus 10 minus 2z plus 6 is equal to 0. Now simplifying this, I'll get x plus 2y minus 2z minus 12 plus 6 minus 6 is 0, or simplifying I'll get x plus 2y minus 2z is equal to 6. So this will be the answer of this part 1. So what is the answer? X plus 2y minus z is equal to 6. So C is answer. Now coming to second part. If the Coast Guard decide to shoot the boat at the given instant of time, then what is the distance between the bullet has to travel? That means you have to find the distance between 1, 3, 5 and Q, the boat 2, 5, 3. So you know distance formula. So this will be 2 minus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 3 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square. So it will be 1 plus 4 to square 4 plus 4. Square root, it will be 9 meter. So 9 meter means, oh sorry, square root of 9, it will be 3 meter. So B is answer of this question. Coming to C part. If the Coast Guard decides to shoot the boat at the given instant of time when the speed of the bullet is 36 meters per second. So V is 36 meters per second. What is the time taken? Time is asked. And what is the distance? We have got it. It is 3 meter. 3 meter. Then time will be your distance by speed. So 3 by 36. So 1 by 12 seconds. So 1 by 12 seconds means D is answer of this question. Now coming to fourth part. Fourth and fifth part together. At that given instant of time, the equation of the line passing through the position of the helicopter and boat. This is your helicopter. This is your boat. You have to find equation of the line joining these 2 points. And you have to find from the option what is the answer. So equation x1, y1, z1, if one point is this, x2, y2, z2, another point is this, then the equation will be x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, that is equal to z minus z1 upon z2 minus z1. So taking this point is 1, 1, 1. This is 2, 2, 2. I can write the equation. So x minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 is equal to x minus 3, sorry, y minus 3, y minus 3 upon 5 minus 3. That is equal to z minus 5 upon 3 minus 5. So it will be x minus 1 by 1, y minus 3 by 2, z minus 5 by minus 2. So this is the answer you have to identify. X minus 1 upon 1, y minus, this is y minus 3 by 2, z minus 5 by minus 2. So A is answer of this question. No, this is A is the answer. Now coming to fifth part. At a different instant of time, the boat moves to a different position along the planar surface. What should be the coordinates of the location of the boat if the coast guard shoots the bullet along the line? The equation is this. The equation of a line is given. X minus 1 is equal to y minus 1 upon 2 is equal to z minus 2 upon 1 for the bullet hit the boat. These possible points are given. You will put all the points in place of your xyz. So minus 9 by 3 is equal to 19 by 3 minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 14 by 3 minus 2 by 1. And you will check which point is satisfying the equation. So it will put, you will find that none of A, B, C is correct. Only D is correct because none of the above is satisfying the options. That means what we are doing? We are doing the points, this x, y, z in place of the x, y, z in the line to see whether all the threes are equal to each other or not. So this is the final answer. Of course, B is not the answer. Again, I repeat, this is the answer. Question is, a cricket match is organized between two clubs and B for which a team of each club is chosen. Remaining players of Club A and Club B are respectively sitting on the plane represented by the equation r dot 2 I cap minus j cap plus k cap is equal to 3 and r dot I cap minus plus 3 j cap plus 2k cap is equal to 8 to cheer the team of their own clubs. Based on the above, answer the following questions. The Cartesian equation of the plane on which players of club A are seated, 4 options are given. 2x minus y plus z is 3, 2x minus y plus 2z is 3, 2x minus y plus z is minus 3, x minus y plus z is equal to 3. Question number 2 is the magnitude of the normal to the plane on which the players of club A or B are seated. Square root 15, square root 14, square root 17, square root 20. The intercept form of equation to the plane which player club B are seated as x upon 8 plus y upon 8 by 3 plus z upon 2 is 1, x upon 5 plus y upon 8 by 3 plus z by 3 is 1, x upon 8 plus y upon 8 by 3 plus z by 4 is 1, x upon 8 plus y by 7 plus z by 2 is 1. Question number 4 is which of the following is a player of club B? Player sitting at 1, 2, 1, they are sitting at 0, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, and 1, 1, 2. And the last part is the distance of the plane on which the players of club B are seated from the origin is 8 square root 14, 6 square root 14, 7 square root 14, 9 square root 14. So we'll go one by one. First question is, based on the above, answer the following questions. The Cartesian equation of the plane on which the player club A are seated. So this is the plane given in vector equation. This is for plane A. Now R dot 2I cap minus J cap plus K cap is equal to 3. So what is R vector? R is xi plus yj plus zk is equal to this dot your 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap is equal to 3. Now, if we take the scalar product, it will be certainly 2x minus y plus z is equal to 3. So, this is the Cartesian equation of plane A. Or instead of writing all this directly, we can take this normal, we can write to x instead of y instead of j, and k instead of k. So this is equal to 3. So in one line, we can write the answer. So what is the answer? Answer will be A is the answer. Next, so one is the answer. Next, we'll go for question number 2. The magnitude of the normal to the plane on which the players of club B are seated. Square root 15, square root 14, square root 17, square root 20. So this is a very basic question because question is asked about magnitude of the normal of plane B. So plane B is, this is again in vector form, vector equation of the plane. We have to find the magnitude of the normal. So here normal is your I vector plus 3j vector plus 2k vector. Now how to get the magnitude of this? It will be 1 square plus 3 square plus 2 square and square root. So it will be 1 plus 9 plus 4 square root, certainly it will be square root 14. So where is the answer? B is answer of this question. Now coming to part 3. The intercept form of equation on the plane on which the players of club B are seated. So intercept form, you know, if a intercept form is x upon a, y upon b plus z upon c is equal to 1, where a, b, c are called intercept on x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. So if we'll take the B plane, it will be your x plus 3y plus 2z is equal to 8. So you have to make right side as 1. That means we'll divide throughout by 1. So it will be in standard form x by 8. Or what will happen to y? Y-intercept will be y upon 3. And z will be certainly by 4. So this is equal to 1. So this is your equation in intercept form. So what is the answer? Answer will be C is the answer. X by 8, Y upon 8 by 3 plus Z by 4 is 1. Next, coming to part 4. Part 4 is which of the following is a player of club B? That means this is the values of coordinate or X, Y, Z. You have to check which X, Y, Z coordinate your satisfy this plane. So B plane is X plus 3Y plus 2Z is equal to 8. You put the values, relative values 1, X, Y, Z and see whether the left hand is equal to right hand. Checking for A, X is 1, Y is 2, so 3 2 times 6 plus 2 times of Z is 2, it will be 9. It is not equal to 8. So A does not satisfy it. Now coming to B. B 0, 1, 2. So 0, 3 into 1 plus 2 into 2. Does it make 9? No. So does it make 8? No. So this will be 3 plus 4. It is 7. It is not equal to 8. So B is not the answer. Now coming to third one. 1 plus 3 into 4, 12, plus, say, I'm putting in this equation only, this is the equation for B, plus 2, it is not equal to 8. So C is not the answer. D, certainly it will be answer because the fourth option still will check it. 1 plus 3 multiplies 1 plus 2, it will be how much? 3 multiply 1 and 2 into 2. So it will be 4 plus 3, 7 plus 8. Yes, this is the answer. So D is answer of this part. Next, coming to fifth part. The distance of the plane on which the players club B are seated from the origin. So distance from the origin on a plane is equal to your D upon under root A square plus B square plus C square modulus. So where when the plane is AX plus BY plus CZ plus D is equal to 0. So here the equation is, B equation is in Cartesian form, it will be X plus 3Y plus 2Z minus 8 is 0. So I'll write minus 8 modulus upon 1 square plus 3 square plus 2 square under root. So this we have already found out in part B. So it will be 8 upon square root 40. So A is answer of this question.
Equation of motion of a missile are x is equal to 3 times of t, y is equal to minus 4 times of t, z is equal to t. But t is given in second and the distance measured in kilometer. Based on above, you have to answer the following. What is the path of a missile, straight line, parabola, circle, ellipse? Second question is, which of the following points lie on the path of the missile? 6, 8, 2, 6, minus 8, minus 2, 6, minus 8, 2, and minus 6, minus 8, 2. Third question is, at what distance will the rocket be from starting point 0, 0, 0 in 5 seconds? Square root 550, square root 650 kilometers, square root 450 kilometers, square root 750 kilometers. If the position of the rocket is certain instant of time is 5 minus 8, 10, then what will the height of the rocket from the ground? The ground is considered as XY plane, 12 kilometer, 11 kilometer, 20 kilometer, 10 kilometer. And fifth question is, at a certain instant of time, the missile is above sea level, where the equation of the surface of the sea is 2x plus y plus 3z is 1, and the position of the missile at this instant time is 1, 1, 2, then the image of the position of the rocket in the sea is, four options are given, minus 9 upon 7, minus 1 upon 7, minus 10 upon 7, 9 upon 7, minus 1 upon 7, minus 10 upon 7. minus 9 upon 7, 1 upon 7, minus 10 upon 7. Minus 9 upon 7, minus 1 upon 7, 10 upon 7. So we'll go one by one. First is x is equal to 3 times of t, y is equal to minus 4 times of t, z is equal to 4 times of t. That means x and y and z are all the functions of the t. So it is equation to a straight line. A is correct answer. Which of the following points lie on the path of the missile? Which point satisfy this equation? So if I'll check 6, x is equal to 6, that means t should be equal for each cases. So my 3 minus 4 and 1. You have to see whose ratio corresponding to this. So it will be 6 minus 8 minus 2, no. 6, 8, 2, no, because y is negative. So 6, 8, 2 will be the answer. 6 minus 8, 2. The multiple of 3, 2 times is 6, minus 4, 2 times is minus 8, 1 times is 2. So 6 minus 8, 2 is the answer. C is answer of this question. At what distance will the rocket be from 0, 0, 0 in 5 seconds? So t is equal to 5. So when t is equal to 5, x is equal to 3 times of t, means 15. Y is equal to minus 4 times of t, that means minus 12. And z is equal to t, that means it will be 5. So the distance from 0, 0, 0 will be same as your x square plus y square plus z whole square. So it will be 15 square plus minus 20 square is same as 20 square and 5 square square root. So 15 square is 225 plus 400 plus 25. So you can find the answer now. It will be certainly square root 650 kilometer. So C is answer of this question. C, not D. C. Now coming to fourth part. If the position of the rocket at a certain instant of the time is 5 minus 10, then what will the height of the rocket from the ground? The ground is considered to XY plane. So it is XY plane, the distance is equal to 5 minus 8 and 10. And this is your XY plane. So what is the height of this point? It will be nothing but your 10 kilometer. Because in XY plane, this 5, 8, this coordinate will remain same. Only 10 is the difference. So 10 minus 0 whole square under root is equal to 10 kilometers. So D is answer. In XY plane, only you will consider the Z coordinate. Question number 5. Of course, this is a very important question. At a certain instant of time, if the missile is above the sea level, where the equation of the surface of the sea is given by 2x plus y plus 3z is 1, and the position of the missile is at distance at instant of time 1, 1, 2, then what is the image of position of the rocket in the sea? So we can imagine the sea is equal to your denoted by sea level is denoted by 2x plus y plus 3z is equal to 1. And the point is 1, 1, 2. This is your P. We need the image P dash, or this point is ABC. We need the image in the C. That means the distance PQ is same as P dash PQ, because you know that image is found at equal distance. So what I'll do, first I'll find the coordinate of Q. This we call foot of perpendicular. So I'll write let foot of perpendicular from P on plane is XYZ. So no need of
writing all the answers in explanatory way, because you have to only find the answer. So no need to waste time, but I'm writing to make you understand. So the direction ratios of PQ will be what? It will be x minus 1, y minus 1, and z minus 2. So PQ is parallel to the normal. What is the normal? Normal of this plane will be has the direction ratio 2, 1, and 3. So since they are parallel, PQ is parallel to N, so their direction ratios are proportional. So I'll write x minus 2 upon 2 is equal to y up minus 1 upon 1 is equal to z minus 2 upon 3, that will be lambda. Then I'll get x is equal to 2 lambda, y is equal to 2 lambda plus 1, y is equal to lambda plus 1, z is equal to 3 lambda plus 2. So this is your foot of the perpendicular. I'll get the value of lambda. How to get it? This point xyz is on the plane. What is the plane? 2x plus 3y plus 1 is 3z is equal to 1. So I'll put in this equation the value of x, y, z in term of lambda. So I'll write 2. What is x? 2 lambda plus 1. Then 1 into y is equal to lambda plus 1 plus 3 into j, 3 lambda plus 2 is equal to your 1. If we solve it, you will get, this gives you lambda is equal to minus 4 by 7. After getting this lambda, we'll go for x, y, z. Okay. So x will be, if we'll put in x will be 2 lambda plus 1 is equal to minus 1 by 7. Y is equal to, if we solve it, it will be 3 by 7. And z will be here again 2 by 7. So x is equal to, this point is minus 1 by 7, 3 by 7, and 2 by 7. So once you got this foot of the perpendicular, you can get image, because foot of the perpendicular is midpoint of P and P dash. So now I am writing to get A, B, C, what the image. So I am writing here, image is equal to, let the image be A, B, C. So I am applying the midpoint formula. So A plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 7. Then A will be how much? A will be your minus 9 by 7. Similarly for B, I'll write B plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 7. This gives me B is equal to how much? Minus 1 by 7. B is equal to 3 by 7. It will be 6 by 7 minus 1. So minus 1 by 7. Then I'll go for C. C plus 2 by 2 is equal to, again, what was the point? 2 by 7. So this gives me C is equal to 4 by 7 minus 2. That will be your minus 10 by 7. C is equal to minus, C is equal to, where I'll write C is equal to minus 10 by 7. So the image points are minus 9 by 7, minus 1 by 7, and minus 10 by 7. So C is answer of this question. No, B is answer of this question. All are negative. So
A is answer of this question.
An organization conducted bike race under two different categories, boys and girls. Totally, there are 250 participants. Among all of them, finally, 3 from category 1, that means 3 from boys, and 2 from category 2, means 2 from girls, were selected for the final race. Ravi for 2 set A and B with participants for his college project. Let B is the set B1, B2, boy 1, boy 2, boy 3. G is set G1, G2, G3, where B represent the set of selected boys and G represent the set of girls for the final race. Now, Ravi decides to explore these sets for various type of relations and functions. So questions are, Ravi wishes to form all the relation from B to G. How many such relations are possible? Options are 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 5, 0, 2 to the power 3. So B has how many? B has how many elements? B has 3 elements because boy 1, boy 2, boy 3. G has 2 elements, girl 1, girl 2. Then the number of relation is, we know 2 to the power 3 multiplies by 2. We have already discussed, so it will be 2 to the power 6. So 2 to the power 6 means A is answer of this question. Now coming to question number 2. Let R be, the relation is defined from set B to B. Set B to B. B has how many elements? It was B1, B2, B3. So this relation is from B to B, and the relation is all XY. XY are the students of same sex. That means all are boys. Then the relation R is, it is equivalence relation, reflexive and symmetric, but not transitive, reflexive and transitive, but not symmetric. So when all are same sex, so we can write B1 belongs to relation because any boy has the, it is of same sex as your same. So it will be B1, B2 belongs to same. So R is reflexive. Relation is reflexive. Because if I'll say boy 1, boy 2, they are of same sex. Similarly, B1, B2, if this belongs to R, will make a pair. They have same sex. So this implies that B2, B1 also belongs to relation. So this is symmetric. Now coming to transitive, B1, B2 belongs to R. B2, B3 belongs to R. This implies that B1, B3 also belongs to R because they are of same sex. B1, B3 have same sex. So it will be transitive. So the relation is reflexive, symmetric, transitive. So it is a equivalence relation. Coming to question number 3. Ravi wants to know among these relations how many functions can be possible from B to G. B has how many elements? B has your 3 elements. G has your 2 elements. So number of functions is possible. It is G to the power the number of elements in B. So it will be 2 to the power 3. So D is answer for this question. Now coming to 4th one. Now the relation is defined from B to G. Then the pair are B1, G1, B2, G2, B3, G1. Then R is what? It is the options are injective, surjective, neither surjective nor injective, surjective and injective. That means let me draw the ray 1 figure. B1, here B2 and B3, and here G1 and G2. So B1 is imaged with G1 and B2 is G2 and B3 again with G1. So this is many one function. It is many one function. It is also your so when it is many one function, it will be surjective. It is not injective function because injective means one. So it is not injective. Now coming to surjective, no element is left in your set G. So it will be surjective function. So B is correct answer for this. Now coming to 5. Ravi wants to find number of injective function from B to G. How many numbers of injective functions are possible? So number of injective function are 0 when set G has less number of elements than set B. Set G has set B. So here B has 3 number of elements, G has 2 number of elements, so number of injective function will be 0. So A is a correct answer for this question. Now coming to case study 4. Students of grade 9 plan to plant saplings along the straight lines parallel to each other to one side of the playground, ensuring that they had enough play area. Let us assume that they planted one of the rows of the sapling along the line y is equal to x minus 4. L be the set of all lines which are parallel to the ground on the ground, and R is relation on the set of lines. R is relation defined on set of lines. Now following this, following the information, you have to answer the questions. What is it? Let me find the whole answer. Question number 1 is, let the relation R be defined by L1, L2. L1, L2 means they are the straight lines where L1 is parallel to L2. This is the relation where L1, L2 both belongs to L. L means set of lines. Then R is equivalence, only reflexive, not reflexive, symmetric, not transitive. Now see the set of lines L1, L2 and L3. Now we are talking about the parallel lines. So L1 is parallel to L1. It is true or false? It is true. So L1 belongs to relation. So it is a reflexive relation. It is reflexive. Then coming to symmetric. How to test symmetric? If L1 line is parallel to L2, does it mean that L2 is parallel to L1? Yes. So whenever L1, L2 parallel, it belongs to R, this implies that L2, L1 also parallel belongs to R. So it will be symmetric. So this is reflexive and symmetric. Then coming to transitive. L1 is parallel to L2. If L2 is parallel to L3, then is it true that L1 is parallel to L3? Yes. So this is transitive. So when it is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, we call it equivalence relation. So equivalence is correct. Now coming to question number 2. Same question, set of lines. The definition is L1 is perpendicular to L2. L1, L2, taking the relation. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Which one of these is following is true? R is symmetric, but neither reflexive nor transitive. R is reflexive and transitive, not symmetric. R is reflexive, neither symmetric nor transitive. R is equivalence relation. Now see the line perpendicular. L1, is it perpendicular to L1? No. Same line cannot be perpendicular to itself. So not reflexive. Now coming to, if L1 is perpendicular to L2, does it mean that L2 is perpendicular to L1? Yes. So it is symmetric. Now coming to, if L1 is perpendicular to L2, L2 is perpendicular to L3, then does it mean that L1 is perpendicular to L3? No, it is false. Let us see a diagram that this is L1, this is perpendicular to L2, L2 is perpendicular to L3, then what about L1, L3? They are not perpendicular. So it is not transitive, not transitive. So which statement will be true? It is only symmetric. It is only symmetric, neither reflexive nor transitive. So A is correct option. Part 3, the function f is defined from R to R, real number to real number, real number to real number. Fx is equal to x minus 4 is, it is a bijective function, surjective but not injective, injective but not surjective, neither surjective nor injective. So this is a linear function. Y is x minus 4. And what is the meaning of bijective? Which is both surjective 1, 1 and on 2. Injective is 1, 1 and surjective is on 2. So both 1, 1 on 2, that is your bijective function. So this linear equation y is equal to x minus 4, it is a 1, 1 on 2 function, 1, 1 on 2. But the quadratic function, they are not 1, 1 on 2. Linear function are 1, 1 on 2. So it will be a bijective function. You can test, but there is no, in the examination, there is no time to prove it is 1, 1 or 1, 2. So please keep in mind linear functions, y is equal to somewhere 2x plus 3, 2x minus 4. This is always 1, 1, 1, 2 function. Now coming to part 4. Part 4 and part 5. Let f function is defined from real number to real number. Fx is equal to x minus 4. Then the range of fx, that means if y is equal to x minus 4 and x and y both are real number, x is a real number. Real number means it may be rational, it may be irrational. So y may be rational, may be irrational. So y will be a real number. So range means the value of y. So when I'm putting in x, I may be putting in real number, rational, maybe irrational, maybe natural, maybe whole number. So whenever I'm putting anything, x minus 4, it will be the values according to it. So y is always a real number. Next, coming to 5. L1, L2, that means again the set of lines. L1 is parallel to L2 and y is equal to x minus 4. Which of the following is taken as L2? That means L2 means you have to select another line whose equation will be parallel to this. That means this line y is equal to x minus 4. I will get a line which is parallel to this. That means it will have the same slope. Or you know that parallel means if a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, then a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. When they are parallel, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So keep your coefficient of x and y which are proportional to this. So this line is y minus x is equal to minus 4 or x minus y is equal to 4. Then select which of this line is parallel to this, or the coefficients will be proportional. Certainly this will not be the answer because here it is a negative. This will not be answer, here is a negative. Now check A and B. So here the coefficient of x and y are same. So certainly this will be the answer because here the coefficients are different. So 2x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. So they are proportional. So A will be the answer of this question. Now coming to case study 5. Raji visited the exhibition along with the family. The exhibition had a huge swing which attracted many children. Raji found that the swing traced a path of parabola y is equal to x square. Answer the following question using this above information. Now you answer the questions. The question is about y is equal to x square is a parabola. Now the questions are asked in this way. First question is, if function is defined from R to R, fx is equal to x square is neither surjective nor injective, surjective, injective, bijective. So this is a quadratic function. As I told, quadratic function is neither 1, 1. Why? Because minus 1 square is 1. 1 square is also 1. I am taking very simple example. So minus 1 is minus 1, 1 is a pair. 1 and 1 is a pair. So it is never 1, 1 function. It will be many 1 function. Many 1 function means you're not injective, but option is not there. Now coming to surjective function. Surjective function means if we'll see this first set is real number, second set is also real number, and we are defining fx is equal to x square. That means it will be surjective if all the elements have the pre-image in it. But you will take minus 1, it has no pre-image in your R. That means there is nothing, no real number whose square is equal to minus 1. So it has no pre-image, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 has no pre-image. So it is not surjective function. So it is not surjective, not injective, not 1, 1, not on 2. So it will be neither surjective nor injective. Similarly, same function, it is defined from n to n, natural number to natural number. Natural number to natural number, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. So we'll say 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9. That means it is 1, 1. Each has the image here. And the only single image. But if we'll note, this 2 has no pre-image. 2 is not square of anything because we are defining from natural number to natural number. So when 2, 3, 5, 6, these elements are left in the natural number who have no square root in natural number, so they are not surjective, not surjective function. So it is injective but not surjective. Now go for the options. So it will be injective function. Answer is C. Now coming to question number 3. F is here no natural number, nothing is there, only the elements are there. That means 1, 2, 3, these are there. Here 1, 4, 9. Same function is defined, fx equal to x square. The question is, this function is bijective, surjective, not injective, injective but surjective, neither surjective nor injective. So 1 has a square 1, 2 has 4, 3 has 9, 4 has 16. That means it is 1, 1 function. 1 means it is injective. Now coming to surjective, here 2, 3 are not there. All squares are there. So each has a premise in your set A. So it will be surjective function. No element is left which is not paired. Each is paired. So it will be a bijective function. Coming to 4. Now the function is defined from natural number to real number. That means x is natural number and this is your r. And the function is fx equal to x square. So the question is, what will the range of function among the following is? Whether 1, 4, 9, 16, 1, 4, 8, 9, 10, 1, 4, 9, 15, 16, 1, 4, 8, 16. So this is very easy. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So A will be the answer. Question number 5. Now the function is defined from z to z. What is z? Z is your integers. Here integer to integer, same function fx equal to x square. It is neither injective nor surjective, injective, surjective, bijective. So when I'm writing in integers, that means negative are also there, positive are also there. Here also minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Natural, integer to integer. Same function fx equal to x square. Now, what type of function it will be? Will it be bijective function? No, because these have no preimage. They have no preimage. So it is not surjective. Coming to injective, see, minus 1 square is 1. Minus 1 square is 1. 1 square is also 1. So minus 1 square 1. 1 square is also 1. That means this will be many one function. Many one means it will be not injective. So it is neither injective nor surjective. So A is answer. The general election of Lok Sabha is a gigantic exercise. About 900 million of people were eligible to vote, and voter turnout to be 67% or highest ever. This is about your election 2019, and the pamphlet is given, My Vote, My Choice, One Nation, One Election, Festival of Democracy, General Election 2019. We will more focus on this writing part. What is given, we will read very thoroughly. First is I be set of all citizens of India who were eligible to exercise their voting right in general election held in 2019. So it is the set of citizens they have voted. A relation R is defined on I on the set of all citizens. It's like this. A relation is set of all order pairs V1, V2, voter 1, voter 2, where voter 1 and voter 2 belongs to set of citizens who were eligible to vote. Both use their voting right in general equation. This pair is, that means when V1, V2, both are casting vote, so both belongs to senior citizen. We are taking order pair of this relation. So this V1, V2 order pair belongs to the relation. Now coming to question. Two neighbors, X and Y, they belongs to I. That means they are set of citizens who were eligible for vote. X exercised his voting right. A casted the vote, while Y did not cast in the general election 2019. Which of the following is true? X, Y belongs to relation. Y, comma X belongs to relation. X, comma X does not belong to relation. X, comma Y does not belong to relation. So certainly X is exercising the vote, means X is casting the vote, Y is not casting. That means this pair are not similar. So this pair does not belong to the relation. So which one will be correct? D will be correct option for this question. Coming to question number 2. Question number 2 is again about husband and wife, Mr. X and his wife W. Husband is X and wife is W. Both exercise their voting right in general election 19. Which of the following is true? There are again 4 parts. Both X and Y, W, husband and wife, and wife and husband belongs to R. Husband and wife belongs to R, but wife and husband does not belong to R. Both husband and wife and husband does not belong to R. Wife and husband belongs to R, but husband wife does not belongs to R. So it is simple because both have exercised their voting right. So whenever husband and wife belongs to R, wife and husband also belongs to R. So which one is correct? A is correct option for this. Now coming to question number 3. 3 friends, F1, F2, F3, friend 1, friend 2, friend 3. Exercise their voting right in general election 2019. Then which one is true? F1, F2 belongs to R, F2, F3 belongs to R, F1, F3 also belongs to R. Second is F1, F2 belongs to R, F2, F3 belongs to R, F1, F3 does not belong to R. Third option is F1, F2 belongs to R, F2, F2 belongs to R, but F3, F3 does not belong to R. And fourth option is F1, F2 does not belong to R, does not belong to R, does not belong to R. So when they are casting vote, the all pair are in the relation. So F1, F2, they are also part of relation. F2, F3, they are also part of relation. If we take the pair F1, F3, they are also part of relation because they have exercised their voting right. So A is answer of this question. Next is fourth part. The above defined relation is R. That means the relation defined on your question number 3. Question number 3 was F1, F2, F3. They all belongs to set I, that means senior citizens which are eligible for casting vote. Now if you will see for reflexive relation, options, let us see the options are axiomatic, transitive but not reflexive, universal relation, equivalence relation, reflexive but not symmetric, and transitive. Equivalence relation means it is both reflexive, symmetric as well as transitive. Now, what is reflexive? If F1, F2, this F1, F1 belongs to R, this relation is reflexive. That means F1, F2, F3 belongs to I. F1, F1 belongs to R. F2, F2 pair also belongs to R. F3, F3 also belongs to R. So here, when they are casting vote, so F1, F1 belongs to R. F2, F2 also belongs to R. F3, F3 also belongs to R. So it is reflexive. Then coming to symmetric. If F1, F2 belongs to R, if, then implies that F2, F1 also belongs to R. So this is symmetric also. Similarly, if F1, F2 belongs to R, F2, F3 also belongs to R. This implies that F1, F3 that also belongs to R. So this is transitive also. So this is an equivalence relation. The relation which is reflexive as well as symmetric as well as transitive is equivalence relation. So this relation is equivalent relation. Question of 5. If Shyam exercised the voting right in general election 2019, then Mr. Shyam is related to which of the following? Here sets are given. All those eligible voters who cast their votes, family members of Mr. Shyam, all citizens of India, and eligible voters of India. Mr. Shyam has exercised voting right. So he belongs to which set? He belongs to all those eligible voters who cast their votes. So A is correct option for this. So here answers are given, you can check. Now coming to question number 2. It is not question number 2, it is case study 2. Sharlene and Danju are playing Ludo at home during COVID-19. While rolling the dice, Sharlene's sister Raji observed that and noted the possible outcomes of the throw every time belongs to set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let A the set of players. So A is set of players means it is contains your Sharlene and Danju. So A is S and D. B set of all possible outcomes. So B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A is set having SD and B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the question started from here. Let relation is defined from set B to B. It is defined by all order pair X, Y, X, Y both are belongs to B, but Y is divisible by X. That means when you will take B to B, that means you are taking 1, 1, 1, 2, so on up to 1, 6. Then you are taking order pairs 2, 1, 2, 2, up to 2, 6. Then 3, 1, up to 3, 6. Similarly, 4, 1, 4, 2, up to 4, 6. 5, 1, up to 5, 6. And last is 6, 1, up to 6, 6. So all this order pair is B cross B or Cartesian product of B and B. Now from this we are taking only where Y is divisible by X. Y is divisible by X. Y is divisible by the second set is divisible by first. So 2, 1 will be there. 1, 1 will be there. 2, 2 will be there. 3, 3 is there. When the second element is divisible by first. So this will be satisfying the relation. So this relation will be reflexive once. Now coming to whether it will be symmetric or not. For symmetry, you know that if AB is there, BA must be there. So here for this relation, this satisfies the relation because 2 is divisible by 1. But if I'll write 2, 1, it does not belong to R because 1 is not divisible by 2. So this is not symmetric. So it is reflexive but not symmetric. So which option is there? Out of this, instead of going for transitive, you can set the option which one is correct. Reflexive and transitive are not symmetric. Here it is reflexive and symmetric. So which one I'll select? I'll select A. Let us see for transitive also. For coming to transitive, for transitive, you know that if AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R, this implies that AC belongs to R, then only it will be a transitive function. So I'm taking the example, if 1, 2 satisfy this relation, 2, 4 satisfy this relation, does it show that 1, 4 satisfy the relation? That means here 2 is divisible by 1, 4 is divisible by 2, so 4 is divisible by 1. It is true. So this function is transitive. So it will be reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. A is correct. Coming to second one. Raji wants to know the number of functions from A to B. A has, let us see the option. How many number of functions are possible? 6 to the power 2, 2 to the power 6, 6 factorial, 2 to the power 12. You can also, if you know, you can find the answer yourself, or you should note this formula. If F has m number of element, set B has n number of element, the number of functions is equal to n to the power n, n to the power m. So it will be n has how many elements? B had 6 elements, so it will be 6 to the power 2. A has two number of elements, set B has 6 number of elements, so it will be 6 to the power 2. So A is answer for this question. Then coming to part 3. Let R be a relation defined by R1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 5, 5. The R is what type of function? Whether it will be symmetric, reflexive, transitive. It is not reflexive. It is not reflexive. Why? 3, 3 is not there. You can see 3, 3 is not there. 4, 4 is not there. So it is not reflexive. Then let us see whether it is symmetric or not. If 1, 2 is there, but 2, 1 is not there. 2, 1 is not there. So it is not symmetric. Then let us see for transitive. 1, 3 is there. 1, 3 belongs to relation. 3, 1 belongs to relation. Then if it would be transitive, then 1, 1 must be there, but 1, 1 is not there. So it is not transitive. So the answer will be none of these 3. Next, coming to fourth part. Raji wants to know the number of relation from A to B. We have finished number of functions. Now number of relation from A to B, how many are possible? 6 to the power 2, 2 to the power 6, 6 factorial, and 2 to the power 12. A set A has m number of element. I am writing the formula, you can note down elements. B has n number of element. Then number of relation is 2 to the power m into n. So here m is your 2, n is 6. So it will be 2 to the power 6 into 2. That will be 2 to the power 12. So 2 to the power 12 is the answer. D is the answer of this question. Next, coming to fifth one. B, a relation defined from B to B. And under R, this order pair are coming 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. R is symmetric, R is reflexive and transitive, R is transitive and symmetric, and equivalence relation. Which one will be? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1 is there, 2, 2 is there, 3, 3 is there, 4, 4 is there, 5, 5, 6, 6 there. So it is reflexive. Then it is reflexive. So here it is reflexive. And for equivalent, all the three. These two we may not check. Next is we have to see whether it is symmetric or not. 1, 2 belongs to R. 1, 2 belongs to R. But 2, 1 does not belong to R. It is not there. So it is not symmetric. Then coming to transitive. For transitive, 1, 2 is there. 1, 2 is there. 2, 2 is also there. So when 1, 2 is there, 2, 2 is there. So 1, 2 must be there. So 1, 2 is already there. So it will be, I am not going to see others one. 1, 2 is there, 2, 2 is there, 1, 2 is also there. When I'll say 1, 2, so here is 1, 2. So it is transitive. So this function is reflexive and transitive. Suppose the floor of a hotel is made up of mirror polished salvator stones. There is a large crystal chandelier attached to the ceiling of the hotel room. Consider the floor of the hotel room as a plane having the equation x minus y plus z is equal to 4, and the crystal chandelier is suspended at the point 1, 0, 1. Based on this, answer the following questions. There are 5 parts. We'll go one by one. First question is find the direction ratio of the perpendicular from the point 1, 0, 1 to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 4. The points are negative 1, negative 1, 1, 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1, 1. Second is find the length of the perpendicular from the point 1, 0, 1 to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 4. 2 upon square root 3, 4 upon square root 3, 6 upon square root 3, 8 upon square root 3. Third question is the equation of the perpendicular from the point 1, 0, 1 to the plane is x minus y plus z is equal to 4. X minus y upon 2 is equal to y plus 3 upon negative 1. Z plus 5 upon 2, x minus 1 upon minus 2, y plus 3 upon minus 1. Z minus 3 upon 2, x minus 1 upon 1, y upon minus 1, z minus 1 upon 1, x minus 1 upon 2, y upon minus 2, z minus 1 is equal to upon 1. Fourth is the equation of the plane parallel to the plane is x minus y plus z is equal to 4, which is a unit distance from the point 1, 0, 1 is four options are given x minus y plus z plus 2 plus root 3 0 x minus y plus z minus 2 plus root 3 0 x minus 1 plus z plus 2 plus root 3 0. Both A and C are correct. Next, last part is the direction cosine of the normal to the plane is x minus y plus z is equal to 4. 1 upon under root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon under root 3. 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3. So I read the question very quickly because I will make you understand one by one, and if possible you can pause the video, you can read the questions yourself. Out of 4 you have to solve, out of 5 you have to solve any 4. So coming to first question, find the direction ratio of the perpendicular from the point 1, 0, 1 to the plane is, the options are given. So the point is 1, 0, 1 and the plane is x minus y plus z is equal to 4. Here I'll get the perpendicular from this point P. Suppose this is P, this is Q. What is the direction ratio of this line? So this is a very simple question because this PQ will be the parallel to the normal. What is normal? Normal plane is identified as normal. Here the normal has the direction ratio as ABC when the plane equation is given as ax plus by plus cz plus d is 0. So here the coefficient of x is 1, y is -1, and z is 1. So this normal has the direction ratio 1 -1 1. Since this line from P perpendicular to the plane is parallel to the normal, so they have the same direction ratio. So direction ratio of PQ will be the same as direction ratio of the normal. That will be 1, -1, 1. So D will be correct answer. Next is coming to question number 2. Find the length of the perpendicular from 1, 0, 1 to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 4. Length of the perpendicular means distance from a point to a plane. So if the point is x1, y1, z1, and the plane is ax plus by plus cz plus d is 0, then the distance is ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d upon under root a square plus b square plus c square. This is the formula we apply for distance from a point to a plane. So here the plane is your x minus y plus z is equal to 4. Or I'll write x minus y plus z minus 4 is 0. And what is the point? Point is 1, 0, 1. So 1 will be multiplied with coefficient of x. A is 1 here. 0 will be multiplied with coefficient of y, that will be -1. And 1 will be multiplied with coefficient of z, that is again 1. And here it will be d is -4. D have to take left side of the equation making 0. So it will be 1 square minus 1 square, that is 1 square plus 1 square, and of course a modulus. So it will be 2 minus 4, that will be 2 upon under root 3 unit. So now you have to select which one will be the answer. A is answer for this question. Next is coming to question number 3. The equation, the perpendicular from the point 1, 0, 1 to the plane is, which one will be the option? You may notice that these are all equation of the lines. So we have to get the equation of the line from 1, 0 to this plane. Let it be touching at the point x, y, z. This is the point, foot of the perpendicular. I'll get the equation to PQ. So what is the normal? Normal is the direction ratio 1, -1, 1. We have already identified. So PQ is parallel to the normal. So direction ratio of the PQ will be proportional to direction ratio of normal. What is the direction ratio of PQ? This is nothing but your x minus 1, x minus 1, y minus 0, and z minus 1. And they will be proportional to this. So I'll write x minus 1 upon 1 is equal to y upon -1 is equal to z minus 1 upon 1. So now you have to identify where is the answer. A is not the answer because it is y plus 3. We are getting single y here. So either C and D will be answer. Now checking C, x minus 1 upon 1, y upon -1, z minus 1 upon 1. So C is answer of this question. So we did 3 parts. First part B is answer, second part A is answer, third C is answer. Coming to question 4. The equation of the plane parallel to the plane x minus y plus z is equal to 4, which is at a unit distance from the point 1, 0, 1. So any line parallel to a given plane is always ax plus by plus cz plus k is equal to 0. So direction ratio of the normal remains same. Only the distance from the origin is changes. So it will be k. Here this plane is at a distance 1 unit from this point. So we can get the value of k and you will put. So I'll write the distance formula. So 1, the plane is x minus y plus z plus k is equal to 0. Because the given as x minus 1 plus z minus 4 is 0. So I am writing, let it be x minus y plus z plus k is equal to 0 is parallel to the given plane. So now the distance from 1, 0, 1 is your k, is your unit distance part. So if I put the distance formula 1 into 1 plus 0 into minus 1 plus 1 into 1 plus k upon 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square is equal to 3. Sorry, distance is equal to 1. So what I am getting? I am getting 2 plus k. 2 plus k by under root 3 is equal to 1. So 2 plus k is equal to under root 3. So k is equal to under root 3 minus 2. So when the modulus is root 3, I will get 2 plus k is equal to root 3, or I will get 2 plus k is equal to minus root 3 also. So k is equal to minus root 3 minus 2. So 1 time k is this, 1 time k is this. So if I put down the values in the form of k, so either A will be the answer or C will be the answer. Both will be the answer. K is any constant. It can be multiple of k. Here, either both are positive. So C is the answer. Or one is positive, one is negative. So A is answer. B cannot be answer. Now coming to part 5. The direction, cosine of the normal to the plane. This is a very simple question. So if ax plus by plus cz is equal to d, then direction ratios are a, b, c. Then your direction cosines are a upon under root a square plus b square plus c square, b upon under root a square plus b square plus c square, and c upon under root a square plus c square. So here a, b, c are 1, minus 1, 1. So magnitude is root 3, 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. So the answer will be 1 upon root 3 minus 1 upon root 3, 1 upon root 3. So where is the answer? This is not the answer. B is the answer. So B is the answer. Now compiling the result. Part 1, D is the answer. A is answer. Part 3, C is answer. Both A and C is the answer. So I hope